Today is the 2nd of February 2024, so it's the double digit 22, Aquarian Stargate 2024. I call upon and give thanks to our Holy Creator, our Holy Principal Creator of all that is, was, and ever can be, for allowing us to come together in this way. I call upon and invoke the presence of the 9 beings of light to create a protective grid around us. Around each of us individually, around us as a group, and around this space. I call upon and invoke the presence of Archangel Michael, Lord Metatron, Lord Jesus the Christ, Archangel Ariel, Lord Ganesh, Lord Maitreya, Lord Melchizedek, Saint Germain, and Lord Kuthumi. To protect us against all negativity projected towards us by any and all beings, consciously and unconsciously, incarnate and discarnate, from the north, the south, the east, the west, from above, from below, is also from within, to ground us in the light of Christ, so that at any and all times we are fully grounded, fully protected, and fully connected. To bless us with His Excalibur sword of truth, so that our truth always is and remains our communicating and motivating force of light. I call upon the angelic realm to help us to create a safe space for us. The angels, the archangels, the ladies and the lords of light, the Kohan, the Elohim, the cherubim, the seraphim, and I call upon the cosmic council of light to step forward. We ask these beings to create a circle of love around us, a circle of protection, and a circle that brings enlightenment. We now invite our guides and guardians to join us, our major guides, our assisted guides, the guardians, the doorkeeper guide, and we ask all of these beings to come into the circle of love. To place their hands upon our shoulders, their hearts joined to our hearts, their third eye into ours, their crown assisting ours, so that any and all questions we may have be clarified, so that the answers will come towards us, if not now, at the given time. We call upon the 12 beings of light that assists us individually, and we ask them to make their presence known, to bless us with their essence, for guidance, protection and clarity. We call upon our star families and those within the cosmic seas that supports the planet Earth at this time, that supports our process. We ask them to shine their light upon us. We call upon and give thanks to the essence of Lady Gaia, as we give thanks to her for allowing us the gift of another visit, to live on her, to breathe off her, to breed on her, to feed off her. We ask for the sacred space to stay within a divine connection of pure love, so that all that is shared here is shared with the greatest integrity and truth. We call upon the essence of Goddess Diana and Ascended Master Kuthumi, as we ask you to bring your energy through, to share your wisdom and your love and your care with us, and to hold us here within the divine space of your heart. Thank you for the guidance and the teachings. Thank you for never giving up on us, even at times when we almost give up on ourselves. As we now connect to the essence of our higher self, visualize the magnificent portal of love forming here, with all of us contained within this massive golden portal. Allow your energy to just drift off. Leave this world and the challenges behind. Visualize your crown center opening up. Your base connects you firmly to the earth. Visualize your heart center, sending out frequencies of love, 360 degrees, just pouring from your heart center into the energy all around and into the essence of all that is. Allow yourself to travel up your own personal anticoronum. Allow the essence of your consciousness to leave this world behind. As you float up and away, finding yourself amongst pure white clouds, drifting away from the planet. Clouds of purity, clouds of love, clouds of diamond consciousness. I am Kuthumi, and I come forward upon the rays of love and wisdom to greet thee at this time, and to gift unto thee a divine blessing of inspiration. Greetings. It is with great joy and with great pleasure within our hearts that we gather with you upon this day, as we hold each of you here firmly within the heart of Christ and securely upon the hands of God. Dear beloved beings, beloved ones, beloved brothers and sisters of the light, it is again an absolute honor for me and us as a group frequency to extend our vibrations down onto you, to come and sit at your feet, to come and wash your feet, as we bring our frequency into an understandable space for you to be able to relate to yourself as we are, for we are all one. So as you raise your frequency to meet ours, we meet yours. Beloved ones, within the planes beyond this one, there truly is no division. There is organization, there is clarity, there is direction, there are various levels of treatment, healing, teaching, experiencing, being, reflection, but there truly are no real divisions. For you see, from one dimension to another, all it takes is an adjustment of frequency. And an adjustment of frequency, beloved ones, takes a commitment from the self to transcend itself from the levels where it is at to the levels where it intends to be, where its intention is. We have often discussed that for you to draw towards yourself that which you truly desire, all you need do is align your frequency with that which you wish to attract to you, for it to become within tangible manifestation within your world. Truth is, beyond this plane, it works on very much the same levels or similar vibrational frequencies that shifts in between planes. Beloved ones, you have yourselves on the third dimension. You enjoy the second and the first. You travel within the fourth. You dream within the fourth. You focus on the fifth. And you are everything beyond that in one. The same goes for the frequency of home. Once you take your departure from this beautiful planet, that which you allow yourself to experience is what you draw towards yourself according to the frequency that you emit. The more you work on yourself on a conscious level, the easier it is for you to transcend lower frequencies. And therefore, the easier for you to attract towards yourself a frequency of another dimension, a frequency of another way of being, and a frequency of what you dream of. The age of the Aquarius is the land of dreams. This portal, this day, and that we celebrate on every one of these double-digit days, the 2nd of February of whichever year, always opens up a higher understanding towards new energy and a new way of looking at things. Beloved ones, you can go back and reflect on the words that I have shared over years. Your planet is still in turmoil. Your planet is still very shaky. There is much to be done, and there's even more to be learned, to be integrated, to be shared, to be taught, and to allow others to experience on their level, in their way, according to their own perceptual understanding, the way they perceive things to be. Each of you are an individual. You are each unique, and therefore the strong focus of you as an individual, especially within the new energy, is to find your own authenticity. That is absolutely paramount, to be able to transgress the old and embrace the new. Authenticity, beloved ones, carries such a divine frequency of uniqueness. To be able to say that you are authentic or uniquely yourself is probably the greatest compliment and gift that you can give yourself. For it takes an authentic and unique being to be able to transcend the old, and therefore pay for itself a new frequency, a new vibration, for it to glide, listen to my words, glide along a new timeline. And you would say to me, but Kuthumi, you must be stark, raving mad to think that anyone on this planet is gliding anywhere. And I'm going to say to you, you are. Each of you are. For if you have not discovered your uniqueness, beloved ones, you certainly would not be sitting here. So we ask you to raise your frequency and therefore choose a new path or a different path for you to glide into an alternate or different timeline. This is one of the greatest gifts of the Aquarian age, is for you to be able to shape-shift frequency and yet still be within a vibration of understanding those that are around you. And you each and every one of you have this gift to still be kind and compassionate to each another, while carving for yourself a new way of gliding into a more refined frequency of an alternate timeline that you dream of and dream towards. Beloved ones, the reason why I'm bringing in the topic of conversation in relating the various stages and planes beyond this to that which you experience here within your own world, which I have just taken you through from dimensions 1 right through to 4, to 5, to 6, depending on your frequency, is to make it understandable that you are indeed the master of your own journey, and that you indeed have the ability to shift frequencies that no longer complements you. I'm not even going to use the words serve you. For now, nothing should serve you and you should serve nothing. You want to serve anything, serve yourself. You want anything to serve you, you serve yourself. Beloved ones, the time is nigh for you to be in service to the self, for that is why you came. You came to be the creator in manifested form. You came to remind yourself of your magnificence as a being. You came to work through processes previously unachievable or unsuccessful, or that was not totally within your satisfaction. Yes, there are many reasons why you come here to this plane. There are many reasons why you came once again to be in this frequency. But this time around, you have reminders set, automatic reminders set within your energy field to remind you through certain trigger points that there's a greater lesson to this, and that lesson is to discover the absolute uniqueness of the self. We have discussed this previously, but this evening, at this time, this needs to be discussed. Beloved ones, there is such a need for you to totally surrender into your absolute uniqueness without having to make excuses, without having to excuse yourself, without having to apologize to anyone, and certainly without having to serve another. The new frequency of the new you that you are working on and have been working on for some time, and that is now coming into a finer attunement, is part of those trigger nodes, those memories that you have brought with you within your memory field within your cell tissue, within your cosmic wiring, to remember why you came. Very often things don't go as you wish they would. At times like that, as I have made mention of previously, the first thing you do is be calm, retort into your own stillness, find your still point within, and then the second thing is laugh. Laughter is always the best medicine. I gave you an analogy of opening up a postbox with yet another one of those window envelopes. I'm not even sure if you perhaps still have those on this planet. For now, everything is via electronic. But to open it and look at it and think, how in the world am I going to do this? How am I going to face it? Trust me, you've been through far worse, far, far worse. And you have got yourself from there to here. And therefore, we bless you this evening with words and frequencies and vibrations of inspiration for you to once again recognize your uniqueness, recognize your authenticity, and completely be inspired by it, for you to inspire yourself. Trust me, when you leave this place, no one is waiting on the other side with a video camera or a recorder to see what you have achieved and manifested here. No one. So in truth, that which you leave with must indeed be greater than that what you've came with. And that is consciousness. You came with very little awareness, which grew and became a great expression of your unique consciousness. You've worked on that, you've expanded on it. And now is time to put that into action, so that when you leave, you will be very grateful towards yourself from an even higher level for the time and the effort that you have spent and invest in your own unique, authentic consciousness. Like the age of Aquarius, where everything is flowery and bright and beautiful, filled with fragrance and love in the air. This time on your planet brings to you so many extended gifts, as we have shared previously, and I'm not going to repeat. Codes of consciousness that's been bestowed upon you, each and every one of you, and those that are unknown to it. They're not even aware of it. Codes of enlightenment to transform your world and to awaken you to a newness and new possibilities. And you find those possibilities within. We understand that there's immense turbulence and disturbance on this planet. We understand that people are being challenged and thrown and shoved from pillar to post. But we also know that in hindsight, beloved ones, each and every one of you are far more capable of transcending the old than what you realize. And we know you can do it. We've been there all along, and we will be there all along. The newness frequencies that's been bestowed upon your planet implant or imprint certain, shall we say, transmitters on an etheric level to begin to erase the fact that you are trapped in a world of no tomorrow. You're trapped in a world of illusion, which you are. But if you are able to transcend that and pave for your way a new glide way to create a different timeline to travel on, you will look upon the realization and the experience of that which you currently face and realize that you are able to transcend and move beyond that. The new energy, the new you, is all about being brave enough, being brave warriors of light. For you to continue creating, not only for yourself, but for others, a more desirable frequency to be within, so that you too may bathe in peace consciousness for the rest of your days, for that is the ultimate. Enlightenment takes work. To be able to wake up and to be awakened takes effort. If you do not work on yourself, these things will never happen to you. And to those who are unable to do so at this present time, we just send love. We just send inspiration. Send the codes of inspiration that's been bestowed upon you and share these with your friends and families and others. Beloved ones, be like fairies and pixies running through your own woods, running into your own meanders. And as you meander along the world that is so blissful for your unique self, sprinkle this dust, this love dust, wherever you go. It is not your responsibility to stop and turn around to see if those dusts have manifest, to see if they have fallen in right places and spaces. Not at all. Your responsibility is your ability to respond to the self. And by responding to the self, you must recognize your uniqueness and your authenticness. For how else can you leave the worlds of trials and tribulations that many of you have grown up into and through, if you are unable to truly face the divinity of your divine self within the mirrors of your own making and fall in love with yourself once again? Or to remind yourself of how much you love yourself. Look in the mirror in your homes. At least once a day try it. And just say, I love you. It is extremely difficult, and we understand that. For you know what, beloved ones? When you do one day, hopefully tomorrow, or perhaps later, pluck up the guts and the courage and the chutzpah to go and stand in front of a mirror and face yourself and look at yourself deep in the eye, that you will see what we see. magnificence staring back at you. That you will truly wake up to your unique divineness, the divinity of that magnificent fire within you, so that you may too recognize your cosmic lineage and where you have come from, as it is written within every cell in your body. And because of that, so that you then can fully absorb, reinstate if you must, reaffirm, and totally re-embrace the absolute ability that you have as a being to achieve whatever you wish to or set out to do, because you can. Most of humanity sees that as manifesting large wealth. The greatest wealth that you can gather for yourself is to recognize all of that which I have just shared, and be able to look at yourself in the mirror of your own making, and that which is in your bathrooms, in your bedrooms, and look at those beautiful eyes staring back at you and say to yourself, I remember you. The memory of your uniqueness is what inspires you and prompts you to move along, and therefore to create for yourself the ability to uplift and raise your frequency, so that you may glide along a new timeline and manifest that reality for yourself as you glide along. Beloved ones, don't let the physical hold you back. We understand that with age comes change. We understand that with age comes challenges, whether it's self-inflicted or whether it is earthly brought or humanly inflicted, whatever it is, it matters not. Work with your body, talk to your DNA, and importantly, extend your requests for transformation and transition to the greater part of your dormant DNA. For that is where true change on an etheric level begins to rewire the cosmic frequencies infused into your very being, for you to finally step out of the old and into the new. So that is what I would like for you to call this discourse, out of the old into the new. That is what the Aquarian age and the Aquarian frequency is about. But not only that, beloved ones, that is what the recognition and the discovery of your own uniqueness, your own authenticity gives you. It gives you an unbelievable realization and recognition of the truth of you as a being, the truth and the reality of your earth existence, and that which is to come. For it's all written in the stars, and the stars have a direct relation and reflection on you as a person within your DNA. You are the universe. You are the biological reflection of the universe. That which is within is without, and that which is without is always carried within. So therefore, dare yourself to try new things. Dare yourself to distantiate yourself from the frequency of the old energy that keeps drawing you down, draws you back, doesn't allow you to step forward and to leap into an absolute unknown sea of pleasure, your sea, your pleasure. Step away from the limitations of what can and can't be done. Do not adhere to the restrictions ingrained within you of the limitations of that which faces you. You have left that behind a very long time ago. This is a reminder to now step and move forward. Embrace the flow of liquid love as we have shared. Embrace the balance of the divine masculine, feminine. By integrating the power behind the feminine and the sensitivity behind the male, as we have shared. Embrace your goddess codes, the codes and the frequencies that we have shared with you, and that each of you have recognized within the goddess temples, under the water, under the lakes, those symbols that you related to. Embrace all these things. Beloved ones, these are all tools. Most of you have a sea of crystals around you that support you, that is there to help uplift and shift your frequency, to allow you to step into a more refined vibration. Now this energy, at this given time, is asking you to leap forward and embrace that. So you rise above it all. You raise your frequency and you become like plasma. You raise your frequency out of the dirt, of the density. You raise your frequency out of the restriction of fear. And as you do so, you elevate yourself into a position of compassion and love, so that you may finally step through that doorway, that golden doorway of your own truth. And you do so by trusting. When you are in a situation that becomes extremely challenging, create your macabic field around you. Work with your chakras, work with your energy bodies. Create a double helix, a golden helix that surrounds you. Anchor this in the torus at the top and in the bottom. Connect it to your star and earth chakras, and then ask for this divine double helix, golden cocoon of light to envelop you, and in so doing to release that which you can't cope with into the earth, giving thanks to the earth for the transformation, for it to become the gold dust of the world beyond and above. And then as you receive from above, give thanks for that. And at the same time, allow yourself to give back the gifts of love and enlightenment and healing unto all. From your heart center, From your crown you give back. Connect with your higher self. Connect with your monadic self, and beyond that, give back the frequencies of love that is so readily and easily bestowed upon you, for you to absorb on every level of your dimensional frequency, no matter what you relate to or what you understand. For it is all authentically you. Leave the density of the lower world behind. Raise your frequency in love, so that you too may experience the gifts of unconditional love. So that you too may, through non-judgment, forgiveness, gratitude, transform your world. So that you may tap into the true essence of unconditional love. For beloved ones, when it comes to love as a lower frequency, you as you man create divisions. But when it comes to be loved beyond the veil, there is no separation, no matter your frequency or your dimension. Love is all there is. Love is the only power. It is the only essence. That is what the Creator is love. And that love that touches you so deeply, so sincerely and genuinely, beyond the veils of this illusion, that is the very love that will carry you to the very end of your days on this planet. That is the very love that will hold you in its pulse, and that will carry you through into a new frequency as you ascend. And the further and higher you ascend and you travel through dimensions known and unknown, beloved ones, that is the love that holds you in cosmic awareness, in cosmic consciousness, in cosmic existence. And that love is this day within each and every one of you. It is embedded deeply within the greatest part of you. All of you is the greatest part of you. It is deeply inscribed into every cell and tissue in your body, every bone and every microscopic scratch of flesh. It is in every hair on your head and every hair on your body. That is the love that allows you, through the essence of your own divine memory, to take on and integrate your own personal uniqueness and authenticity. And through that, to step for yourself into a timeline of different choice. Allow your frequency to just lift. Leave the density behind. Allow your frequency to gently float away from the planet. For you know that you are safe. You know that you can never experience darkness, for you are the light. Allow yourself to just travel up and away. As you leave the density and the distortion and the complexity of this world behind. She is beautiful, Lady Gaia. She can take care of herself. Naturally, she appreciates and wants your help. But trust me, She's very capable of taking care of herself. Allow yourself to release all of that as you travel up and further away from the planet. And in the far distance you see yourself standing in front or walking towards this massive golden pyramid. You see it in the far distance. You reflect it through your third eye. It's in a reflection of your 8th chakra, and it's there. It's in the clouds. It's in your clouds. You surround yourself with crystalline light, like a crystalline Christ consciousness fountain. The codes of purity begins to tingle in your base center. The codes of transformation within your sacral, to truly inspire you to transform. The codes of empowerment and authenticity that dares you to now allow yourself to empower others, and through that embrace your own empowerment. The codes of respect within your heart, so that you may be even more aware of the respect field that you find yourself within, and the respect field that you glide within, because it is that respect field, beloved ones, that creates your new timeline. That is what it's all about. And then to transform yourself even further by walking up and coming to stand in front of this massive golden door. In your pyramid, there is a golden door that leads to within. That is the golden door that gives you the codes of truth and trust, that asks of you to, as you require others to respect you enough for you to live your truth, for you to have enough respect for them, to give them the gift of living their truth. Your spiritual door, the golden door, you stand in front of it, beloved ones. For a moment place both your hands upon it, and once again communicate with the frequency within. Feel that love. Feel that absolute, unconditional, non-judgmental love. In your mind's eye, gently lean forward and place your third eye between your palms on the door, your golden door. And bring into your mind now the new you. See yourself in your transformed perfection. Feel the empowerment that it gives you. If you want to change your hair or your body or your looks, do it now. If you want to change your financial positions, do it now in your third eye. If you want to change your health, it's a personal thing. Do it. Put it in your third eye, and then allow the frequency of your third eye to pulse all of that which you claim for the self through the humbleness of your own self, through the love and the understanding of who you truly are. Pulse that into your pyramid. See the frequencies of that which you desire as manifested in the now, inside your pyramid. Pulse in frequencies of peace on your planet, of harmony. Pulse in frequencies of abundance on all levels, prosperity. Pulse in frequencies of awakening, of ascension, and ascending earth and etheric frequency. Frequencies of transformation. Frequencies of well-being and consolation. And then, when you are ready, turn the big knob on your doorway, or simply push it open. And as you walk in, the door closes behind you, and just stand with your back leaning against the door. You have all of this unmanifested projections within your pyramid. All of this which is reflected through your third eye into your own sacred space that is authentically yours. All around. See the various scenes playing out like a hologram. See various projections within this sacred space of all of that which I made mention of. Your dreams, your wishes, and your desires. See all of this in its holographic form. And now in the very center of your golden pyramid, on your crystalline slab, manifests a massive golden chair. You've heard of this chair before, through myself and other channels. Walk towards the chair and then go and sit on it. A throne, an elaborate chair, a simple chair. It's your choice. It's your vision. For a moment, bring all of that, all around you, back into your third eye of what you want to manifest and that you wish to create. The success that you deserve. You deserve it. Claim it. Be it. The peace and the love and the understanding that you deserve. Claim it. Be it. Beloved ones, now, as you hold and pull this entire frequency back into your third eye, very gently see this energy flowing up your chakra column, up into your crown center, away above the crown center, and then see it explode in like a fountain of light as it rains down back upon you, into your entire body, into your bodies, your extended physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, etheric bodies, into your physicality, into your biology, into your DNA. As you listen to the song of your soul, orchestrating and rearranging a brand new frequency of perfection for yourself. As you affirm after me in your mind, I listen to the song of my soul, listening to it while it is rearranging and recreating a brand new frequency of perfection for me, as I am uniquely authentic, and I give thanks for this. As I stare into the eyes of my angelic self, of my spirit self, of my soul self, and I recognize within that how far I have come, and the power and the sensitivity that is here now, embracing me and supporting me to glide in a new to create a new reality, glide along a new timeline. I will not be affected by the disgrace that goes on around me. Instead, I share love. I just bless love. Beloved ones, you are inside your pyramid. Integrate these divine frequencies. See yourself glittering, your entire body. See every cell, every tissue, every DNA, trace of you being transformed into that which you project. For a moment, raise your frequency even higher. Leave your etheric self behind on the chair. As you now raise yourself up and beyond your pyramid, and as you travel up in consciousness even further and higher, in your mind's eye look down and see your pyramid from the top down. See it. Then breathe yourself into an even more refined frequency. As you travel further through all of the grid systems of the planet, through all of the essence that is your earth, and its support, all of the celestial bodies that support this solar system. Beyond that, through your great central sun. Beyond that, even further, where you once again come to face the cosmic seas of 1 billion stars. Beloved ones, previously, this is where you stepped into your golden pyramid. Now you are even going beyond that. For ahead of you, you see waves of emerald and violet frequencies. But it's so dark, it almost looks black. but not quite. In the far distance is a magnificent being, beaming its light towards you. See it as a flame. See it as a frequency. Ask it to be your guiding light, for it is. Ask it not to leave your side, because it won't. Beloved ones, your higher self is always there. It's with you every moment of every day, every night, every breath that you take. Ask it to introduce itself to you in your night leisure zones, so you may come to know even more of the world beyond this, so that you may for once and for all leave the restrictions of fear behind, so that you may be inspired and that you may soar to heights you never even dreamed possible. As you finally let go of the fear and the restrictions, and you leap into the cosmic seas of bliss, for that is where you feel so comfortable, so safe. Your higher self, that connection is always there. So as you bring your awareness back to your physicality, through back into the top of your golden pyramid, back on your golden chair, your golden throne, feel how the vibration moves. It relaxes. You have this. You have this. And as you descend in frequency, keep your inner frequency at the same level by placing your 7th chakra into your 6th, into your 4th, into your 1st. Your 8th chakra into your 6th, into your 4th, into your 2nd. Your 9th chakra into your 6th, into your 4th, into your 3rd. Your 10th chakra into your 6th, into your 4th. Your 11th chakra into your 6th, into your 4th, into your 5th. And your 12th chakra into your 6th, into your 4th, and back up into your 6th. Surround yourself with your magnificent star tetrahedron Macabic field spinning in opposite directions. Anchor yourself, and as you anchor yourself, feel yourself descend down, 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 back through the clouds, back here, back in this chair, back in your body. Your frequency is still up there, for we have brought in the higher into the lower, and that is one of the most important things you can do for yourself in the meditation that we've taught. Is for that will allow you to easily relate to frequencies beyond the norm in a very normal way. Breathe yourself back into your body. Breathe yourself back into your space. And just relax for a moment. Beloved ones, go shine your beautiful light. Go express and explore. And as we release the codes of inspiration onto you, be so kind as to share that with others. Would anyone like to share anything? And so then we bring this transmission to an end. As I release my frequency from this being, and we release our frequency from each and every one of you. Beloved ones, we love you dearly. We love you sincerely. If you could but see and feel the army of beings here to support you at this time, that is there holding your hand every time a tear comes into your eye, when there is sadness in your heart of being unable to continue. We are there with you. You could never be alone. Just because we do not share the same physical frequency doesn't mean we're not there. Each of you here can feel this energy. And if you can't, then you shouldn't be here. For this is the gift of consciousness. May the light of the living Christ burn brightly within you. May you know that not now or not ever can you be alone, for we are all one. I am Kuthumi. I am the Lord and the Master Kohan of the golden rays of love and wisdom, and I greet and I bless thee in love. Adonai. Hello. Hello. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thanks, Kuthumi, and the energies. And we are so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.